Hey, welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to talk about the top worst big countries for obtaining a tourist visa. If you're planning to travel, you better buckle up because these countries are going to give you a ride. We all know that obtaining a visa can be a daunting task, especially if you're trying to visit a big country. But some countries take the cake when it comes to the worst visa application process. Let's take a look at our top 5 worst countries for obtaining a tourist visa. In 5th place, we have Saudi Arabia. If you want to visit this oil-rich country, you better prepare yourself for a long and complicated visa application process. Wow! Saudi Arabia, for finally starting to issue tourist visas in 2019. Who knows, maybe they'll let tourists drive soon too. But before you get too excited, make sure you have a male family member ready to accompany you if you're a woman under 25. Sorry ladies, no solo trips for you. And don't forget to pack your conservative clothing because showing some skin might land you in some hot water. Or should we say hot desert? But if you're lucky enough to be a Muslim, you can visit the holy sites of Mecca and Medina. Non-Muslims, on the other hand, will have to settle for admiring them from afar. But hey, if you can handle the visa process, you'll get to explore stunning desert landscapes and bustling cities. And if you're lucky, you might even get to witness a traditional camel race or two. Just remember to keep up with the constantly changing visa regulations, or you might find yourself stuck in limbo, dreaming of a vacation in Saudi Arabia that might never come true. And now, let's move on to our 4th worst country for obtaining a tourist visa, Brazil. Sorry, Brazil, but your visa process is so slow, it makes a snail look like Usain Bolt. If you're planning to visit Brazil, be prepared for a lengthy visa application process that can take weeks or even months. By the time you finally get your visa, you might forget why you wanted to go there in the first place. And don't even think about trying to skip the visa process. Brazil requires a tourist visa for visitors from many countries, including the United States, Canada, Australia, and most European countries. They take their visa rules seriously. To add insult to injury, you may also be required to attend an interview at the Brazilian consulate in your home country. It's like a job interview but with more paperwork. But hey, if you're willing to jump through all those hoops, Brazil is definitely worth the effort. With its stunning natural landscapes, vibrant cities, and rich cultural heritage, it's no wonder why Brazil is a popular tourist destination. And let's not forget about Brazil's famous Carnival Festival, where you can party like a boss with the locals. Just make sure you have that yellow fever vaccination certificate ready, or you'll be sent home quicker than you can say, Samba. In 3rd place, we have China. You may be a big and beautiful country, but your visa application process is like a never-ending game of mahjong. China's visa requirements are so strict that even a small mistake on your application can lead to denial faster than you can say, ni hao. And don't even think about sneaking in without a visa, as China takes security seriously and won't let you slide like a greased dumpling. But hey, if you can navigate the visa process successfully, China has a lot to offer for tourists. You can visit famous attractions like the Great Wall, or try delicious regional cuisines like Sichuan hot pot or Peking duck. And don't forget to pick up some souvenirs, like a beautiful silk embroidered fan or a calligraphy set that you can't read. So, if you're up for a challenge and ready to play the visa application game, come to China and explore the wonders of this vast and diverse country. But remember, the embassy has the final say, so make sure you impress them with your application skills. Our 2nd worst country is North Korea. Oh, North Korea, you're like that mysterious neighbor who never leaves their house and rarely talks to anyone. If you want to visit, it's like trying to sneak into a top-secret government facility. You better be prepared to fill out endless paperwork, prove your worthiness to the visa gods, and maybe even sacrifice a goat or two. Visiting North Korea is like stepping into a time machine and traveling back to the Cold War era. The country's strict visa regulations and limited tourism infrastructure mean that only a handful of visitors are allowed in each year. If you do manage to obtain a tourist visa, get ready for a highly regimented and controlled tour of government-approved sites and activities. It's like being a contestant on a reality TV show, But instead of competing for a cash prize, you're competing for your freedom. But hey, if you're into that sort of thing, North Korea can be a fascinating travel destination. Just make sure to bring your own food and water, since the local cuisine is not exactly known for its culinary delights. And don't forget to smile for the government cameras. And the award for the worst country to obtain a tourist visa goes to Russia. Congratulations, Russia, you've really outdone yourself this time. If you want to visit this frigid but fascinating country, prepare yourself for a lot of paperwork and headaches. First up, you'll need an invitation letter from a Russian travel agency or hotel. Good luck getting that if you're a solo traveler who's not sure where they're going next. Next, the visa application process can be a doozy. You'll need to provide a detailed itinerary, medical insurance, and even proof of your financial means. Basically, they want to know everything about you. But wait, there's more. Consular fees can be pretty steep, especially if you need your visa fast or if you're from a country that Russia isn't exactly BFFs with. And let's not forget the security concerns. If you've been to certain regions or countries, or if you're just unlucky, you might have to deal with some extra questioning. But hey, if you make it through all that, Russia has plenty to offer. Check out Lake Baikal, the Altai Mountains, and of course, their hearty cuisine. Just remember to follow all the rules and regulations or you might end up in a Siberian labor camp. Well, that's it, folks. We hope you enjoyed our top 5 worst countries for obtaining a tourist visa. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and let us know in the comments which country you think has the worst visa application process. See you next time.